Well, hello, welcome back to another demo of my Quat Trak app. I added the tournament flow. If you didn't see the other flow that does pickup, maybe I'll figure out how to do a YouTube thumbnail and put a link here so you can click on it, or maybe I won't and this will be for nothing. But anyway, I have a pickup flow for this. Talking to Carlo yesterday, he thought tournaments might be something that would be useful too, so I built that up today. I've got two phone views here because this is going to be a mobile first, which just basically means I'm expecting people to use their phones for this because we're out at a tournament. I had the idea of putting iPads on the screens, but I think that's just kind of going to be a pain in the butt. Everyone's got phones. Anywho, so we go to the tournament app or tab. This is deployed, by the way. Anyone can do this. Um, so I've got some existing ones we'll take a look at in a sec, but you can, let's just call this Fall Classic. So you can create a tournament. I've got single elimination and round robin. I'm gonna eventually make it so that you can do round robin into single elimination and have like round robin pools and then single elimination. Not there yet, we're just keeping it simple. We're just gonna do team sizes 2v2. And then this looks for a current user of the platform. So I've got a player named John on here that I've been using for testing. And let's just attach those two courts to it. Um, so this will create the tournament. It's twos style, the style of tournament, and then what courts you're going to have at it. So now we're in the tournament view. So we've got the Fall Classic setup that's just here. No bracket generated because this is where you would go if it's already going, but we haven't created any games yet. So you'll create games here and manage teams. So we can add a new team called test. I don't know if I want to name the teams or um, just have it be the name of two people or whoever many people. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But anyway, you can add players to the team. So this is looking at an existing list of players. I've got a player named Alice. That's their elo. And then I've got a player named Eve. So I'll add both of them. And now this is a team that you could potentially generate. Now that we have one team, you can generate the bracket. I won't show that. I'll just show an already created bracket. So that was single elimination. So now this is an already created bracket of an ongoing tournament. You can see that here, if we go back to the admin tab, you can see all the teams. We can manage them. So that's what this would look like. And then we would have just clicked the generate bracket button, but this one already has one. So we've got existing bracket. Now let's look for Thunder versus Sharks is playing here. So let's look for one of the players on Thunder. And you can manually update the scores too. I'll show that in a sec, but I'll just do it as if you were a player. Did I miss it? There we go. Okay, so Alice is on the Thunder, so we're gonna go to My Matches. We'll just do this. So we'll have this as the admin one, and then we'll have this be the player one. Oops, picked the wrong one. We need to go to the Spring Class Showdown. We're gonna say that we are Alice. I gotta fix the view on that. Okay, so this says that those are the games that are available, and if we look at the bracket here, we can see that Alice is on the Thunder, won the first game against the Jaguars, beat the second game against the Phoenixes, and now this is the match set up, so we can report score here. So let's just say Alice wins by a lot. Cool. So now over here, if we refresh this, this will show that the Thunder won. And then, like I was saying, in the admin tab, you can go here and submit scores if we need to. I need to update like how all the auth works. Like if we only want admins to be able to change these things, I can add that and only users can update their stuff. But for now, it's just anyone can change it. And if people start messing with it, it's a close-knit group. I don't think anyone's going to really screw with it. Anyway, but you can, well, actually, let's make this 15 just so we can see it. Cool. So now if we go back to the bracket, we see that there's 2115 and 21 over here. So now on Alice's phone, we should see that the Thunder are playing the Vipers in My Matches. There we go. So let's just have Alice report this final score. They won the tournament in a nail biter. And boom, we have a decided tournament. You can see completed at the top. If we go to the admin tab, we can see it's 100% complete. And yeah, that's the tournament flow. So to get users in, I know that we use or Quat uses the Google Docs, so I would just have to get an export of all the players, add them all to the system, and then individual players could add themselves, and we could also make admin accounts. We can figure out all that admin user stuff in the future. Last thing I wanted to do is just quickly show how the round robin works. It's pretty similar, but so this is like if we were doing pools. So I've played one here already. So the nines beat the aces. You can see that here. So if we go for the kings here, let's find Bob. Well, let's just find Alice again. So we're going to round robin classic. We're looking at matches. Let's just go to see if Alice is in any of these teams. Cool. So Alice is with the aces. So we're going to go back here. We're going to navigate back to the round robin classic. We're going to log in as Alice again. Alice has this match against the kings. Yep, kings versus aces. So that's in the next round. So that since the aces have already won their one game, this is the next game that's ready for Alice. So we can report score. Let's see, Alice loses this time. Yep. And then it's the aces versus the queens. So if we go back to my matches, we should see that that is the next one up. Cool. I think that's everything for this tournament version. Like I said, I think there's still some UI changes I can make. Can update the auth flow so that we've got stuff for admin users versus actual users, but all the functionality's there. This is kind of what I can build. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.